Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 3. What's a game number 2 we just had there? If you've not seen it, stop, go watch it. Incredible. Also, China on Dakota. You need to watch it. Risotto just about managing to pick off the victory there. And we're in the third game, one apiece. We're on Guinas for the classic Brit versus Sweden matchup on a big wide open map, as we've seen in the previous series between Passy and Shake. Risotto spawns to the southwest in the colour red. Lionheart northeast in the colour blue. Sweden is like Lionheart's like first love. It's like in high school, he sees that girl across the cafeteria, a couple of freckles, a shy smile, blushing red cheeks, and a massive, massive tattoo of a Carolean on her forehead. That's Lion there, and he just loves the Swedish. He loves the Caroleans. And I just remember the days when all Lion streams used to be were Carolean, Leather Cannon, Falk, and not much has changed. Lionheart is still very much a Musk Falk enjoyer, but so is Risotto. Interesting to see how this goes, because both players have seen how previous games have gone, and oh, wow, what a technical achievement that is. Risotto doing some map analysis. Okay, so what Risotto has done here is he's realizing, right, I want a massive map versus a sim like Civ, which likes to boom. I want to boom too, and I'm got a deck where I could go Virginia Company first. I could also go Tea Leads first. Interesting. I think he's just going to get a TP down, get the XP rolling, looks like. But he's got the 2P here, and the 2P has a technology called... why can I not see it? I'll just look at this one over here. That's fine. It's got the burning building, I think. It's all burning fields. 2P forest burning. 2P slash and burn techniques lets you clear lands and quickly and cheaply. All your buildings cost less wood. 20% or wood reduction. So, yeah, although he does actually manage to get the trading post up, he would want to be researching this at some point. It's quite expensive, realistically. 175 food and gold, but it will mean his manor house is cheaper, and we'll get to send in Virginia Company soon. And I think his houses would be like 50 wood a piece. They'll be super cheap, super spammable. Having said that, though, a trading post and near enough 350 resources to tech that. That's very expensive. Risotto won't be aging up anytime soon. I don't think he cares. Look at his deck. It's called Age 1. It's got Pioneers in it as well. You know that Risotto wants to Age 1 Lionheart in the tournament, and we're seeing that right now. Virginia Company incoming behind this. It's been trained, wood being held back. He's just trying to save it until Virginia Company comes in. Lionheart looking to move to the 100 coin treasure to aggro the bandit, pirate, and the blowgunner. Just gets below 50 HP, and he does that. Oh, he's back in. No. Where's Lion going? He's just going into the most furthest corner of the map, and how on earth does he get this back? He doesn't. At least if you die to the outlaws and treasure guards, you can actually probably buy the explorer back for cheap. But this explorer's not going anywhere. What is that? No idea. Anyway, cards in, manor houses, 62 wood each. 62 wood for a house and a villager. And here is the spam. The villager spam is upon us. And you know what? Team cheap houses or team fast building houses might not actually be a bad card in this situation for Brits if you're going for this like mega cheap housing. That'd be really funny. Passy asking, why is Mr. Brandboy not a mod or a VIP? He can be both, to be honest. He's only recently just come back. Lionheart. Ford Barracks, there's the outpost wagon. Let's look at his build order quickly, though. We have spent a lot of time following Risotto, which is always good. Third torp on starting mine. Couple torps on the silver mine, but torp pitch at the moment is quite low. I think he wants to try and get the outpost down to spawn these dominions, but it's not going to quite happen. Lionheart thinking that Risotto might train some 2P Blackwood archers, which actually is a really good shout. Versus Caroleans, they do have a double multiplier versus heavy infantry, so they're like a longbow on steroids. They're short range, you know, they are short crossbows, but high, mega high damage output. And Also access here to the 2p poison for potential archer and projectile damage as well. Yeah, co-founder Risotto has pre-prepped, and the thing is, like, you know, when you play a tournament series, a bit of map analysis doesn't go amiss. Like, look where the treasures are, look where the TPs are, look what the native TPs are, and to be fair, I probably wouldn't have gone for an Age 1 mana boom at this point, but the Pioneers... Okay, Villager goes down, but it's not like Risotto is short on vills. There's so much sponging ability, and we're nearly getting great coats as well, I believe. Hunting dogs. Oh, we've already got great coats. 300 HP. One outpost is coming down. 29 vills, so a decent economy at this point. Lionheart, 18 vills, only 100 torque pop, so still a little bit of work to come in behind, but I think he's just sent in 700 wood, so yeah, there's going to be some good wood crates, and yeah, these are being picked up by all the torps. I'm just saying, I think he has 200 population age 1. Well, at this point, from Risotto's point of view, if he ages up, he's in a period of weakness, I think. I feel like aging up is like the kind of the wrong thing to do. If you can just constantly have all your economy just spamming. Oh, he saves them as well. Oh no, maybe just leave it. Just leave it. Oh. It's okay though. It's okay. You could call Minutemen as well. He's not actually right-clicking the outpost. That's not the end of the world. That bill's going down as well. But it's still got so many houses still to go. Colonial Militia now being sent in behind this, which is interesting. I wouldn't expect Colonial Militia, but he's got no other cars to send, and he's not exactly going to the second stage anytime soon. Explorer in now snare mode. Where is the Minutemen? Luckily, like in Age of Empires 3, you can call Minutemen in the first age, which probably wouldn't, you know, normally expect in other age games. There's quite a lot of villagers on lowish HP, and we've lost about 4 or 5 already. I think Risotto is hurting. I think he would have loved to have kept a few more villagers alive. But Lionheart just in there, getting the business done. Causing just so many Vill kills. Oh, artillery foundry spotted. Lionheart looking to go into some leather cannon production, it seems. Some really interesting torque placement over here as well. As a villager out wide looking to drop down some manor houses. Oh, Vill's over here is getting picked up as well. And the carrier in charge to try and catch up. Manor house goes down, which means another cheap 62 wood manor house to come and replace. CM does come in, but the thing with CM is that it still is a 2-shot kill on the Caroline, so it's kind of pointless as a card. But I digress on that one. Risotto nearly up to the next stage, and he should be trying to get some units out. And yeah, it's actually might be 2p Blackwoods to try and get going. Could even actually build an in-base native embassy and maybe remote build on the other 2p Blackwoods just to try and get some of that moving forwards. Oh. 5 Carolines do not even 3-shot a villager. That's insane. Bill does go down. Age up in. Outpost immediately going to get thrown down somewhere. Anywhere be fine. Barracks coming down. Double racks coming down. The thing is, until you get stuff out, it's really hard to get this being built, and I would love to see 2p Blackwoods out. Where's that outpost wagon going as well? He's going so far forward. He's sending me 5 vills next card. I thought maybe the 2 outpost wagons could be tempting. Minutemen being called. So we do have CM as well, so that should actually help the Minutemen work through the units a little bit faster. Oh, nice CC micro on a near full HP as a 1-shot kill. And the game goes on. The scores are bang even at the moment. Lionheart does have a card available. Engelberg Ironworks is already in. Has option now to go into Blueberries. I think he wants to go Blueberries. He could go 2 Leathers, I suppose. But I think here is you're not trying to push super hard now to end the game. I think it's just get that economy going. Oh, well, he is actually. No, he's not. He's cancelling that. Surely he goes for the economy. Oh, he's going Whittlebark. I do not like that at all, actually. Do not like that. We're nearly at full torp population. And Whittle's back is not really going to do too much versus longbow defense, towers as well. Like, what does Whittle's back do? There's no special ability. They're just a skirmisher unit. They have no real positive momentum or impact in this game. Prone is saying, can you show Risotto's deck? Yes, I can. Risotto with a Age 1 deck. Not many unit shipments. He's relying on buildings and high HP vills to get him through. So he does have the 2 Frontier Defenses card, which I think could have been or should have been called at some point. Lionheart attacking the low HP vill. Good play, good play. Where's the army, though? He's only got 7 bows, 9 pikes, and I guess he's fearing a cav switch, and I guess there's no really way for Risotto to know whether Lionheart is going leather cannons or cavalry, because a Sweden player will either add one of them in, and you kind of need to add one of them in, but mountain troopers these are just god-awful. Look at them. 15 attack, but with a 3 rate of fire, so 1.5. Double X versus heavy infantry, it's just not the unit he needs right now. And Longbow's starting to tick off, and look at Risotto's resources. He's not actually got a lot of wood, and he's kind of caught out in open position. We need more of those static units called the outposts, I think. Get them going. Town Centre with CM should get some good damage on the leather cannons, though. That is exactly where he wants to target the Town Centre, and he is. He's right-clicking that, and they're going down pretty quick. Static longbow defense going to work through. Market does actually have log flume research already, and maybe instead of distributism, probably should have gone for exotic hardwoods this game. You'd have to feel that would have a bit more of a positive impact instead of the 2.5 static rate income, but I digress. Spice trade coming in behind to boost the berry gathering and hunting. Pretty good, actually. There's Carrion's top as well. Pikes were running away. They were sieging torps. 1 leather cannon on 2 HP. But here comes the longbows diving in, and with the pikemen in cover mode, they actually have siege resist, so they get some good damage. Big Bash, Minutemen have been called. They're moving forward. They're going to right-click the leather cannons one by one. There's still that 2 HP leather cannon surviving. I'm sure that Risotto will see that. Yeah, he does. That goes down. And longbow defense is now starting to work in full swing. And although it's a mental game, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in Risotto's position. Long-range longbows can, pick off leather cannons very quickly. Focus down, half HP and gone down. That's an expensive unit to lose straight away, and that's a double kill. So much damage coming out. I'm not even gone to the 2P archers. 2P poison arrow frogs, not yet to be researched here for the longbows. That's a 10% attack boost for these units. He's out of cards. He's got to go for towers. Has to go for towers, and does. I'm kind of surprised that there's no 700 gold in this deck. I feel that would have been a good card to have. And 700 would, realistically. I understand the concept of this deck is to have a massive eco, so you don't need crates, but we're in a slugfest, and Risotto's not really happy to be super prolonged in the situation. Nobody likes a useful foundry in Age 2. These leather cannons, you think of them as like a really strong Abus gun. It's a really weird one. They're not necessarily strictly skirmishers. Oh, 2P poison arrows being researched now. A lot of longbows at the top, and outpost wagons being moved to secure some of these hunting positions at the top. Villagers will soon start to pivot around, but he kind of needs to clear up these leather cannons and carolines, and Risotto wants to keep trading here. He just wants to keep exchanging. He don't want to let the mass come too much. And the settler pull! Look at the greatcoats and the pioneers. The thing is, longbows can't kite. They can't do any damage to stood still. But the vills in now. The vills are in. Longbows need to stand a fire. And yeah, Risotto can just lose a couple of vills. He's fine with this. Lion's aging. Twists and turns in this game. Lion realizes he's not going to win Age 2. The last of the Whittlebacks goes down. 33 vills for Lionheart with blueberry torps in places. Let's look at Risotto here. 52 vills with a bit of idle. Explorer's back up. No, nice cheeky torp down here as well. I think Yeah, Risotto's out of houses, but all the other buildings in this game are cheaper. You gotta remember that it's not just a housing tech that was. This is a tech for all buildings, and these longbows should just stand still and just trade. It's a good trade. Keep moving forward and keep trading. Yeah, double lever cannons goes down now. Another lever cannon looking to go down behind this. Pikeman in cover mode, and have we found Sweden's counter? I think maybe saying age 1 Brit is a bit of a stretch to say a counter, but this play is looking pretty good. 17 attack here from longbows from that 2p poison frogs. And Risotto starting to look into an age up position. Sending in cav HP. Please don't. Please cancel that. You're not going to use cavalry this game, I don't think. Lionheart building a Falk, sending 2 Falks. Like Siege and Torp's top. A couple of Torps being built southern side. And that villager's staying alive for a long time. That's not going to get picked off by Explorer anytime soon. And that's another lever cannon going down. And the problem is here, Risotto might feel confident, he might stay, but he's going to back off before the shipment arrives, and what a good play. Caroline's only getting upgraded. 2 Falcons moving forwards. And Risotto's going to back off here. I think he will. Kind of look at both players' line of sights. What do they see? This Ville's actually going to fight down the Explorer. He actually might win. Oh, Pikeman coming to intercept. But he sees that he's kind of having some pressure on the top side. Just about defends that Torp. Risotto's point of view. Long maps awareness. A lot of resources down to the south. He knows that there's resources down here. So he's going to try and move that way eventually. I think he was trying to secure this side. But it's looking a bit dodgy considering how close it is to Sweden's forward base. And oh la la, here comes the Caroline Falconet push. Maybe a bit of pull trick in there. The thing is, the CM's already gone down, but we've got Greenwich meantime. And we do have a couple train posts up still. So that age up was a little bit faster. Vet longbows coming in behind. Covered wagon coming down. And we still have a lot of shipment points here, so I'm not worried by shipment being denied. Tell you what I would like to see here from Risotto. It's not 8 villas. I actually like to see yeomanry. Get 26 range on your longbows and basically have the same range as falconets and pick them off one by one. That'd be so good. So good here. Longbows out, and they're going to start doing some decent damage on the Carolines. You just got to fight this. Oh, okay. Oh, what? This is awkward because there's culverins coming out, but they're on the wrong side of the army. They are on the wrong side of the army. This is squeaky bum time. This is so dodgy. And the culverins are coming in. Explorer just trying to pull trick them across, trying their best, and the longbows are just running. First volley coming. Decent damage, decent damage. Where's the culves? Where are the culves? We need more longbows. We just need more food. We need to get all these guys over here onto some sort of food and split up. We've got 1,000 woods. It's not like we're Malta calling in lancers or Cassadors from the order units. But there's a time in. There's a time in. The town centre's nearly up. And we've got CM, remember, here. So we do have ability for CM Big Button. But these Falconets are going to get a huge volley soon. And half these are half HP units. So where's the Colves? Oh! A Colv mirror middle, but nobody knows about it. Nobody knows. Minutemen being called. Minutemen. Potential for big batch Minutemen. Oh, this is such. This positioning. This positioning. If I was lying, I'd say positioning, but this position is so awkward for both players. Like, neither player wants to be in a situation. And here comes the culverins, and actually gets the cheeky shot, but actually signifies that there's culverins on the field. Risotto's still training more Colves, but he's got to win the coal fight. Surely he has to win the coal fight, but the Carolines going to go straight to the Colves. And it's the Falcons unprotected, but big CM, Big Pop goes into melee mode, and they're going to pick off the Falconets as well. And Longbows just going to get out of there. So all the artillery goes down, and more Longbows being trained behind. Massive idols around. We need to get onto some sort of hunting. Any hunting would do. Falk goes down, and Longbows can get back into firing. We're into some interesting positions again. Good shot there from Pastor saying if you kill the Falcon, you don't need to worry about the Culverins. Culverins still do decent damage versus archers. But, yeah. Torps have just full vision and everything, and maybe time for 2 Falcons behind, but we just need to start getting our 54 villagers gathering anything, anywhere. at any point. Just do it. Another town centre coming up as well on the other side. I think just Risotto's just going to run around and buy time. 54 vils here for Risotto. Lionheart's at 35, going to the 4th age. And smart play there from Lion. He knows that Swede Lifeguards and Guard Carolians will make these beasts versus longbows. He knows that heavy cannons can roll over endless batches of longbowmen, pikemen. He has all the options that is up his sleeve if he does that. He's not kind of focused to anything. And he has a lot of mines still being torped, like a fair spread of torps as well, so the income is kind of continuous. He's not really going to be out of resources very quickly. Falcons do come in at a very awkward place. They get sent to the wrong town centre. I think he wants them over here. Oh, get the vills in the town centre and kill the these villagers. Single batch Minutemen do come out on the side to defend left side. The longbow and Kolv does move across to try and reposition, but we're still on so little food. And be very aggressive with our, like, right, we're going to go hunting. We're hunting now. And it's not quite happening here from Risotto. Does have 3 Kolvs now, training a couple Falks. Age up is in, 2 Falks on the age up there from Sweden. Kolv has spotted them, they're going to move in. Longbows will soon move into an intercept as well. Not yet with Yeomanry, that's a really awkward one. Villagers going to get back into the town centre. And oh, there's the Falks. Falks catching the Carolines. And is Lionheart about to lose all his Carolines before the guard upgrade comes in? He might, you know. He will pick up the Falconets very quickly and efficiently. Heavy's going to roll behind from the forward outpost. Longbow's still getting some good shouts. Guard upgrade's now in. Colfrin's, he's got 3 Kolvs, and 3 Kolvs do actually one-shot a heavy cannon, but out they come. No, they don't. Lion's playing defensive. Oh, you tease. Where are they? Oh, they've gone down here behind this 2P Explorer. That's safe. Yeah, I like that. Let's keep them alive and keep them safe. Guard carriers do get out there quickly. But it's the trade. Just get the vills in to the town centre, and all these vills here from Sweden die. Minutemen actually get a kill on the Falconet. That's quite cute. Oh, they don't! Get wrecked! Oh. Aislinn, you have to admire Swedish players' Musk Falk admiration, was it mindset. Anytime you see Sweden these days, all it is Musk Falk. There's no cavalry, and you know Sweden have one of the best cavalry in the game. They just don't use it. Colvrins will get one here by Lionheart, and that actually protects the heavy cannons coming to the fight as well. Really nice timing. And I think Lionheart now has all the tools at his disposal to win. Whether he can convert this, that's a different question. Heavy cannon unpacking. Couple 3 Kolv's defense. Oh, there's just so much shit there. Like, which artillery piece do you focus? That's the problem. Which artillery piece do you actually focus? But Lionheart and Kolv micros, you just... Oh, there's a Kolvrin with 6 HP. 6 HP. Fort does go down. 1 Kolv still alive. Longbows will move in to pick off that final Kolv, surely. Or maybe the villager does. 2 HP. 1 HP. Oh, that goes down in the end. But Lionheart now on 2 factories behind. Big Minutemen coming out here from Risotto. But unfortunately, with normal civs, Minutemen don't upgrade, so they don't actually perform that well later in the game. The heavy cannons having a field day. Karen's going to move into snare, and once these guys get snared, the heavy cannons are going to unpack, and we're going to see Tempin bowling. Oh, the fort getting picked off here. It's nearly up there from Risotto actually, but it's going to lose a lot of HP just before it gets built up. Yeah, standing with only 2,000, and oh, I see Carolyn raids down to the south, but it's just TC raiding. The score is not that far off here from Risotto. He's not hopelessly dead at the moment. He's just having to gather Swedish berries, and he's losing the artillery war quite handily here. Lionheart moving into crossbow production, going for vet crossbows. I mean, I guess to preserve the gold for like Kolvrins, but they're just, at this point, they are just taking population space compared to Guard Carolians. with maybe a Survey Lifeguard upgrade soon to come. The thing with Risotto this game, there's still been lots of hunt available for him to hunt on his side of the map in the corner here by this TC. Like, there's a lot of hasn't actually fully secured it, and if all these villagers were in the town centre, this has CM. This can like two shots. It could one shot a settler. A full CM town centre will one shot a Greatcoat settler, and you know you got to remember that interesting bonus that villagers have in town centres of killing other vills. It's fundamentally important to the game to stop Age 1 vill rushing. I mean, if that's even feasible, I don't know, but that's why it's in the game, and it should use it more often. Don't know why Lion hacked the game to train crossbows. Oh! Heavy cannons go boom, and another batch of 3 Colves, which 3 Colves will one-shot a heavy cannon, but as soon as you lose a Colve to something else, then it makes it really awkward to try and get some good value from that situation. Risotto now sending refrigeration. Late game upgrade. The thing is, as soon as Risotto goes on to mills, he's dead. He cannot. There's some games where you can get away with going mills, and there's some games you just can't. Longbow's going to try and pick off the Culver in. Culver's going to move into onto the heavy cannons. All this is kind of planned out, but the problem is as soon as the Carolians go into melee mode charging, the Vilpool to block, possibly? But no, those Culverins are just dead. The Culvers are just dead straight away due to the high hand attack. 30 hand... That's so sad to see. That's such an efficient trade, and the Vil's now getting picked off as well behind. How much fire, and the Vilpool as well behind. The GG has come out, and Sweden has managed to survive this matchup. But what a game there by both players. What a game there by Risotto. Age 1 in a tournament environment. The disrespect he's put on his best mate Lionheart. The disrespect. What I would say is, although that there were mistakes that game was a noble effort, but it does show that with higher skills ceiling and thorough, a little bit more thorough matchup knowledge, this play by Risotto, this build order, it looks good. It looks really good, and there's a couple clinch moments of losing a couple vills here and there. Tower not getting up at a certain point, not having enough resources for an early batch of Minutemen, which kind of hampered that scaling ability that Risotto was trying to go for, but it was looking good. It was looking good for a long time, and getting an age up time at about 8:45, that's quite funny, but you can kind of see how the growth of villagers is kind of stunted as soon as the military units come out. Flatlines, though, that's the problem. Not trained too many villagers, not getting on the map, losing them everywhere as well. The 8 vills card 1 on age 3 was a bit of a facepalm. That was not what Risotto needed at that point. And yeah, extra units in that fight would have gone down really well. That's Colv, Falk, kerfuffle over here. What a weird engagement. Just different angles. But Carolians just showing once again how good of a unit they are, especially late game with all the scaling. We haven't even got to Fae Lifeguard stats as well, but Musk Falk claims another victim. Lionheart playing well. He is playing well today, I gotta say. Yeah, a really good game, and potentially preparing for a Guard Hussar transition. Yeah, a couple of Hussars in queue there from both stables. Good game. Well played, boys, and we'll see you in the next game.